it.
Oh, fuck it. Oh, wait, but
What is this?
You making
yeah. What is this, bro? What is this?
Que si tu hijo recibe mi dinero, tiene que recibir mi educación.
Es no tu hijo.
No, mira, aquí todo el mundo te está viendo. No haga eso.
¿Y qué me importa? ¿Qué me importa? Voy a dar un PS. Voy a dar un PS.
Sí. Todo el mundo. Chat, excúsenme, la gente que está mirando. Pásame la computadora.
No.
Pásamela.
No.
Pásamela. Y te voy a decir algo. Si tu hijo recibe mi dinero, yo como su padre tengo que dar educación. O tú te buscas otro hombre.
That's right.
Mira, y ese disparate que tú hiciste aquí en directo, aquí tú estás loca, pero tú no estás viendo la cantidad de gente que hay. ¿Cómo tú vas a hacer eso? O sea, yo puedo ser su padrastro para suplirle sus necesidades, pero
Tienes que respetar.
Escúchame lo que te estoy hablando, escúchame. Él puede ser mi hijo para yo suplirle sus necesidades, pero en cuanto a respeto, él no puede respetarme. Tú como su mamá tienes que enseñarle eso. Porque ahora mismo yo vengo siendo su papá, porque su papá, de verdad, su papá biológico, no está aquí.
Speak up, King.
Entonces tú tienes que entender eso. Eso no son cosas que tú tienes que hacer. Y yo creo que después de esta vamos a terminar. Porque yo no voy a tolerar esto.
¿Cómo que después?
Yo estoy tratando de darle educación, suplir sus necesidades, enseñándole valores como hombre. Porque aquí el único hombre en esta casa, por lo que yo veo que tiene valores, soy yo.
¿Qué tú dijiste?
Que si
Yeah.
So apparently
I would've dumped her ass.
this was a guy. He was on Kick doing a live video,
Sorry.
and I guess he was trying to correct his stepson, and show him true values.
No, I'm trying to show Angel something. Pero sigue lo que qué.
No, porque yo lo veo.
¿Pero qué?
Está como nervioso, ¿verdad? Sí, está como nervioso.
Anyway, he was trying to correct him and show him what a man really is, and the I guess the wife or his girlfriend was like, "Yo, you're not his father. Don't correct my son." So,
yeah,
in that sense, what truly defines a father? Biology or responsibility?
There's a saying, say, padre no es el que no, es no el que cría. And it's like, you gotta, just because this is easy, just to get somebody pregnant, they're pregnant, you got a kid. You gotta raise that kid. You gotta teach them values. You gotta teach them, hey, this is right, this is wrong. Hey, you gotta respect your elders. You gotta teach them responsibilities. You gotta teach them consequences. You gotta todo. And that's when the real job begins for both parents, mom and dad. So, yo hace rato le di una botada loca a esa tipa. Jesús santo padre.
So who gets a say in raising the child? Is it just the mother or is it both? Like in this situation, since he's the stepfather, do you think that he should have a say in raising the kid?
Not because he's a stepfather, but because he said that he's providing for the kid, right?
Hell yeah. So
if you're providing, then
so you can take my money, but I have no say in what's right and wrong. Get the fuck out of here.
If he's providing, he should have a say in how to raise a kid.
Like, what are we doing here? Common sense. ¿Qué tú piensas?
Where do boundaries come into play in this?
Either you take care of him, meaning financially. I'm not giving you shit for him. That's not my kid. Put child support on his actual dad. Si está vivo, who knows? Maybe he's dead. Who knows? Right? I'm not taking care of him. Then I have not. Then at that point, I really have nothing to say.
But
even
then, like, if the kid is living in your house, like, let's say that's his girlfriend, right? If the kid's living in your house, you as a man are paying the rent. There's still, even though you might not like have say in raising the kid still has to be respectful to a certain extent because he's living in your house.
Oh yeah, for sure. If it's living under your roof, there's like, if the step kid is living under your roof, then they have to follow your rules. That I agree with that. It's just when it comes to disciplining him or her, like, then you really have no say as to how the mother or the father, that aspect, like,
just gotta eat that bullet.
Yeah, disciplines the kid, because like you're not. Yeah, they're living on your roof, and then they gotta respect the household, and they gotta respect their boundaries and the rules and regulations of your house. But how, let's say they did something wrong. They violated some of your rules in your house, right? Then it's up to the mother to discipline the kid, because then you're like, you don't provide for my child. You can't discipline my kid. It's up to, I think, Digo yo, no sé, son vainas que pasan.
From my experience with raising, being like Gage's stepfather, it's very challenging because you kind of have to know where the stepfather ends. Because like with him, like when we first moved in together, me, Millie, and him, I had to fill it out because I didn't want to like correct him in a way that Millie may look at it like, yo, like calm the fuck down. But at the same time, she was like, listen, he's living in our house, so he has to follow what you say. And as we, grew and stuff like that, like it became something where, he listened to like shit that I told him. I was like, dude, you can't be doing this. You can't be doing that. He'd be like, yo, okay, I agree, whatever. It wasn't something like where she was like, oh, you can't speak to my son a specific way or anything like that. And also, I didn't like call him out of his name if he did something wrong. Like I would get upset. Like there was times where I would be like, yo, Gage, like what the fuck?
Yeah.
But at the same time, I wouldn't like disrespect him in the sense like, oh, fuck you, you're not my son, shit like that. Like, no, it was never any of that. Like I tried to instill what I knew and try to like teach him like shit that I knew so that way he wouldn't fuck up.
I also think that like the mother has a big part in it, right? Because your situation, Millie was like, yo, he's living under our roof. Like he follows your rules and, our rules, whatever. That video, she pretty much said like, yo, that's not your son. Right?
Yeah.
So
it depends on
it depends on the parent, on the,
because there are some like parents that will be like, yo, that's my kid, but at the end of the day they're like, oh, you still have to take care of him because I'm with you, so you have to provide for him, but you can't discipline them.
Just some bobo.
Like I feel that it's just that's a bad situation.
Yeah.
You gotta, you hope that your people are smart enough, which they're not, but you hope anyway. You gotta give them the benefit of the doubt that they would feel a relationship out and not expose their kids and right away and
that's actually crazy. Like when people introduce their kids to like
random strangers,
yeah,
like
all of us,
like
right away, like that.
like a few weeks or a few months. I'm like, bro, like what?
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Like that's that weird.
And then you wonder why it went
happens.
wrong. Yeah, why shit happens. Like, no, bro, like that. You gotta feel it out. You gotta know the person. You gotta know their habits. You gotta know that they're a good person. You gotta know that they're good values. That their values match what you want for your kid, and then you can start introduce them and be like, hey, this is this person, this is that person, and so on and so forth. But you can't just jump into like, oh yeah, I like her and she has a kid. Okay, let's move in together. Like, nah, that's more involved.
There's some desperate ass guys though. Yeah, because just because the girl likes him. And he's never had a girl that liked him before. He'll do anything for her.
Yeah. Some bull. What's that?
It's kind of sad too, because like, yo, how you gonna, in a way, just like be desperate like that?
Que se haga una paja y ya, tranquilo. No, pero es verdad. No, seriously, because like it's all
post-nut clarity.
Yeah,
it's like they feel
post-nut clarity is
You
real.
only do it so much.
No, but it's not even
It's true.
It's not even that clarity part. It's like they feel like they can't get anybody, so like they have this one person that actually likes them.
Isn't there more women in the world than men?
Yeah, like 3 to 1 or something.
Also, if you're gonna be paying for her, you might as well just pay for somebody else who's gonna pretend to like you.
There are some people that like like Wilson said, that genuinely feel that they can't find somebody, and once they find like that one specific person, they're like, fuck, I have to make sure.
Yeah, I gotta do everything right. I'm gonna be there for you. Blah blah. All this shit.
Yeah, but
it's sad.
It's sad because you at the end of the day, you're trying to be happy, man. You're trying to be happy. You're trying to be happy in all aspects, right? With the person that you find, with the situation you're in, and that's people that settle. That's pretty much settling for what you find, and That's sad, bro. You can't settle on life. You only get one life. You're gonna waste it on somebody that doesn't really like you. You don't like him that much. Fuck out of here.
So with kids now, dude, like especially with discipline, do you think that kids nowadays, like just overall, need like discipline or just to be understood?
Understood
Both.
with what?
There's a little bit of both.
You got to listen to them. You can't just like, I'm gonna beat you up with a fucking belt. No,
You can't.
No.
You can. You can do that too.
Usador.
But you got to listen to them too, because sometimes,
Not a bell.
kneel them
I
down
mean,
on some rice, shit like that. And that's
I was never beaten to a pulp, right? Like my parents never did that.
You never got hit with a wooden spoon
No,
before?
I'm not saying that.
Oh.
I said beaten to a pulp because you're talking about like
Yeah.
discipline. Usually that's what
Not really.
comes to mind, right?
Not really.
Not a pole.
Discipline could be like a tap on the back.
What you're thinking about is abuse.
Yeah.
There's a
What-
difference
what-
between abuse and discipline.
When I say discipline, is like you talk out of line, you getting smacked in your mouth.
Yeah.
Type shit.
That's violence.
It's
No,
not.
it's not.
Right, espérate.
No, 'cause
There's levels to it,
That's what I'm trying to get at.
but
Hay alguna gente que ellos se pasan. Like, they'll fucking sit there for like 20 minutes with a fucking belt going in on the kid. Pero
That's what I'm saying.
hay alguna veces que you know, it's like the saying go, spare the rod.
Fuck around, find out.
No, not that one. What is it?
I mean, that is true.
Yeah, it is
Spare the
true.
rod or
That's
some shit like
How
that.
you gonna find out?
It's in the Bible. It's
But
spare
not
the
for
rod.
nothing. If you don't do what someone else is gonna do, and probably be worse.
Yeah.
Someone else that gives no fucks in
I'm
the
not.
streets
You see, I'm not
is
saying
gonna
like,
do it.
que no le puede dar a los hijos, pero no tampoco di que because hay gente que se pasan. Like,
So it's
No, yeah, for sure.
so the saying is spare the rod, spoil the child.
Spare
the
the rod.
I've never heard
The
yeah,
rod.
fuck around and find out. Let me
Pretty
Yeah.
Mami,
That was CS2.
Yeah, it's too
So
too political.
it's pretty much saying like you let the kid misbehave and you don't show them discipline or consequences.
Early on.
They're gonna think, oh, what I'm doing is perfectly fine.
consequences is very important.
You don't know how many videos I've seen of like kids just like fucking talking to their parents crazy, and I'm just saying that like, bro,
I would have got.
let me have said that shit to mama or my fucking or tia or any of the aunts.
Híncate on rice.
Que híncate,
Híncate on rice para yo darte 2 correazos.
bro.
Facts.
Y quítate el poloche para que duela.
But nowadays, like this,
Like
gentle parenting, that shit.
I see those videos when like the kids start talking back to their parents. I'm like, Jesus.
Yeah, bro, I can.
Yeah, like,
Yo-
that's the thing. Like we were brought up with with values and respects and respect your elders and shit like that. Bro, Jesus, I can't even imagine saying.
Bro, it was to the point where if I ever said anything that was,
speaking to.
if I ever said anything that was a little bit like, I don't want to say like, let's say a little bit out of line. Again, to me, it would have been nothing crazy, right? Because I'm not dumb. I would just get a look from mommy or papi, whoever it was, and that look would tell me, "Yo," I'd be like, "Oh,"
Bro,
like it was just a look.
I was defiant, but I knew my limits. I knew where like, let me fucking calm down before I fuck up like for real.
No man.
And like just overall, like I learned like what's right and wrong. Like, yeah, I did stupid shit, but I knew like, all right, if I go too far, I know that there's consequences. Some kids nowadays, they don't fucking learn that at all.
Consequences.
They don't learn that at all. They feel that everything belongs to them.
Le dan todo, y por eso you gotta know like cell phones. You're not getting
That and also like the parents that try to be like friends with the kids.
Yeah,
I
like,
cannot-
dale todo.
Yeah,
I can't do that.
That friendly shit.
Nah, I
Like,
can't
I'm
do
not
that.
saying you don't have a good relationship with your kids, because that's not it. But if you are being a friend first rather than parent first, that's where the issue
Ya lo
lies.
perdiste? Lo perdiste?
Nah, yeah.
Because, yeah.
The first time you fuck up, Jesús.
Pa.
Te quita la puerta del cuarto, la televisión, el colchón para que duerma en el piso.
El diablo.
You fuck around and find out.
Pero no tanto.
No, ¿cómo que no tanto?
Consequences.
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 No,
Start off with the
phone.
door.
No.
Start off with
Nah,
the
nah,
door.
There's no doors and beds in prison.
Yeah, bro.
Consequences.
Yeah.
I seen one guy. He
Fucking
he-
tablet, phone, toda la vaina, games, todo.
I seen one
Dos
guy.
se va.
He literally.
Put a fucking EMP in your fucking room. You can't, no electronics in that fucking room. Y
That's
no me,
the whole house.
y no me salga de ahí.
I seen
I mean,
one.
but he
Dude,
has no door, so he can get out.
No, you no va a salir.
I seen one dude. He
Put
literally.
a shot collar on the gate.
No.
No.
They'll know.
Ah.
They
Like
won't get out.
There's certain parents that like they know what the kids enjoy and they'll take away. Like there's this one guy. He literally he went into his daughter's room, took everything out of the room, and only left the mattress.
Yep.
Consequences.
I would do that. Just to teach him.
Hold on. I have a question because
No, but I would do that just to teach him. Because
Yo.
like,
They got to learn some way somehow.
no. Wait, hold on. Because yes, there's kids where you can do that and like obviously se enderezan, like they'll be fine. There's other kids where you do that and they become more defiant. So
military
at what
school.
espérate, diablo, pero no.
Yo te estoy diciendo.
At what point do you realize, hey, this is not working? I need to do something else. And then what would that something else be? I know your answer in military school.
No, someone's gonna cave. It's not gonna be me.
Yeah, exactly.
I have all the time in the world.
I got all the time in the world. I'll make your life miserable, bro.
You're
Like,
the fucking parent. You
bro,
have to.
Yeah, like I'm not like, bro. Like, what the fuck out of here? But yo, ay Dios mío. Ay, Dios
Yeah.
mío.
Este está practicando.
Ay
ya.
Dios mío.
Nah,
Like bro, like
there's
I'm
one.
making
There's
that,
one.
yeah.
There's one thing that I will say that I fucking hate is disobedient children. Like whenever I see somebody with their kid at the store and the kid is like fucking throwing a tantrum because they didn't get what they wanted
Bro.
or telling their parents off, bro, it boils my blood.
No, yo la hago yo la dejo ahí mismo y me voy. No, I'm saying I'll leave her. Yo la dejo ahí mismo y me voy. Me voy a poner en el carro y la dejo ahí mismo. Mami se fue.
Consequences.
Consequences. No, don't
Consequences.
fuck with me.
Eso es abuso.
Don't fuck with me.
You telling me you're going to leave a 3-year-old in the store?
Ahí mismo la dejan en medio.
Nah,
Consequences.
espérate.
Obviously you're not gonna leave her, but you're gonna make her think that you left.
Consequences.
If it gets to that point, I think it's just a matter of just like the kid does not respect you. So how do
Yeah.
you get the kid to respect
The
you? at
respect,
that
you got to teach them consequences.
Consequences.
You know, because it's like anything, right? It's like anything, right? It's like the video with the cats, right? You tell them don't touch that, and with like the jar, right? Like don't touch that,
Tipping.
and they're tipping it until they tip it and they break the glass. So it's like the same thing with like kids, the same concept, right? You tell them, hey, don't do that, or por ejemplo, perfect example, like the outlets, right? No le pongan la mano ahí que te va a dar corriente. No le pongan la mano ahí. Yo se lo digo 3 veces. A la cuarta vez yo le doy un cubierto para que lo ponga.
¿Tú aprendes?
Así fue que yo aprendí.
Así que tú aprendes y si,
Yo aprendí.
Yo aprendí.
Yo aprendí.
y si tú matas,
jamás lo hice.
y si tú matas al niño o la niña,
Hey, they'll let it go.
I don't think that's enough.
Yeah, they'll let it go. It's a
I
little
don't
jolt.
think
It's a little jolt. It's a
Si
little
yo, si
jolt.
yo lo hice y estoy vivo.
Yeah, it's a little jolt.
baby.
You'll be fine.
Nah, in all seriousness, like we actually did that to Emmy the other. Not that, but we told her
better be-
because
Yeah, well,
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Pero déjame decir la maldita historia.
Yeah, ¿por qué?
No dejan a nadie hablar.
Agresivo, ¿y qué? Wow.
So she was playing on the table. She was playing with slime, and we had bought her a brand new Barbie.
Mm.
And we were like, "Be careful! You shouldn't be playing with the Barbie and the slime because the slime could get in their hair." A few minutes later, I look over,
slime
and
all over.
their hair. Millie got up, grabbed the Barbie, threw it in the trash.
Yep.
Told her. She was like, "We told you. That's what you get."
Yep. You gotta teach them.
And
She
and
started
since that
crying.
day, she hasn't put a Barbie on the table while she's playing with the slime.
Nah, you gotta teach.
gotta-
But not forking the socket, maricón. Tú
No, pero that was obviously
That's an
extreme case.
Espérate,
obviously.
coño, eso sí.
No, pero que tú lo no, I'm giving you extreme cases, but like you're gonna see the kids, you're gonna see what they like, what they enjoy,
Yeah,
right?
no, that-
and then you're like, all right, yo te compré esto. Por ejemplo, like that's a perfect example. Buy your new toy and you just destroy the toy immediately. Yo te lo voy a así me meto roto. ¡Fua!
Consequences.
Yo solo boto en la basura.
Oh yeah, también, yo se lo boto.
Yo, and also, like, when we tell her, yo, clean up, y ella no lo hace, I go to the closet, go grab a bag, fwap, start putting the toys in.
Wow.
Con la basura.
Consequences.
And you throw them out?
No, I put them away. Because I'm not spending that money.
Pero
But
eso dinero tampoco
you
así.
gotta put the illusion.
Yeah,
like,
the
oh,
fear
shit.
into it. Like, yeah, lo van a botar.
Like, okay, that right. When do you
Give them
like
back.
If that were me, I wouldn't let them see them toys for like 2 weeks.
Nah,
No, es que la vaina, that's the thing.
she'll
We're
go a
like,
day without them.
we fucking like they're kids, bro. They're like we're the parents. Like it's like when we say clean up, nigga,
Clean up.
nigga, fuck, clean up. Yo, like,
No,
¿y qué estamos hablando? ¿Y qué es esto?
Tú le vas a tener miedo a un
Yeah,
chamaquito
exactamente.
o
Hey, they're not even paying rent.
Yeah,
They got
exactamente.
no say.
Exacto, like,
No, yo
like-
lo baño en agua fría.
también.
Algo así.
Yo, I remember my
No, like, bro.
little cousin had a tantrum one time, and his dad said, "Stop crying, for I give you a reason to cry." This was in DR, and the kid just kept wailing like, "Bro, he turned red." His dad said, "Tú vas a seguir llorando. Tú vas a seguir llorando." Picked his ass up. Ya no la barrica de agua. Tiró el muchacho la barrica de agua. That ice cold water, mind you. It was like 7 o'clock at night. Ice cold water. You know how cold that should be getting at night. Jesus. Ahí fue que el muchacho. Nah, it wasn't drowning, but like the cold, you know how.
Yeah, catches your breath.
So I'm saying you prefer to teach your kid a lesson and fucking prevent them from becoming a dick.
Yeah, it's
In the
about
future?
It's all about lessons. It's about it's like levels, right? You're gonna get to like different stages in life that they're gonna challenge you and challenge your authority, and they're gonna say as they get older, they're gonna challenge you more and more and more. So you gotta start them young and be like, hey, when I tell you, hey, put your toys away, put your toys away. When I tell you to clean up,
Clean up.
fucking clean up,
And don't question it.
and don't question it. When I tell you to fucking come here. You gotta set those boundaries from the jump, because if you let them go, early on, bro, they're just gonna run over you.
You're never gonna get
You lose them.
You're never getting back.
You never get them back, and that's la vaina. Esto papá mamita, loco.
Oh, the gentle parents.
Yeah, esta vaina, man. Wow, loco. I get it. I'm not. I don't. I think I was only, if I remember correctly. My dad never hit me. I was afraid of him. That's suyo, man. And
That's enough.
my grandma hit me once and never again. I never wanted to be hit again.
Yeah, yo agarré un par de pelos por ahí.
Nah, bro, like, no. Like,
Un par.
ella like,
Un
me
par de
encaron una vez, like, en arroz y vaina así. Pero,
Those.
yeah, like, una pela, like once. Y que yo me acuerdo, anyways.
Yo, my dad never used to like hit me.
I remember the fucking tutor that would go after school would hit me more than my actual parents.
Hey, yo.
Una vez,
¿De allá o aquí?
yeah.
Over there.
I was about to say el diablo.
No, yeah. Like they would fucking, because I was, what's it? Yeah, because I was after school. So I was doing homework. I was being obnoxious, like always. And she grabs like a ruler. And she tells me like, shut up. And I'm like,
That's the part we skip.
yeah.
Wow.
Ponme la vaina.
They good.
Diablo.
Ahora que no
ser
tengan
serio.
eso, no tengan eso ya.
Ahora
tú lo
quieres ser
quitaste.
serio.
I got one locked and loaded. I'm just waiting for the moment.
Nah, but yeah, you cogí la regla, but then she had like a, she didn't notice. It had like a little nail sticking to it. Y me dio en el brazo ahí. Boom! Yes.
Hey,
her?
It hurt like a
You
Got
liked
a
it?
nail.
You liked it a little bit?
Yeah, it was nice. It had a little red.
That tutor.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's, you gotta teach them, you gotta teach consequences to these kids. You can't let them run over you, because you know, they're gonna say, oh, I don't want, like, especially when they're trying to go to bed and they don't want to go to bed and they start crying like, oh, I don't want to go to bed, I don't want to go to bed. Like, you know, you going to bed, bro. Like, you know, like little things like that, you know.
It's funny you said that because I saw, not that exactly, but there was this thing that popped up on my Instagram that said like, yo, when you put them to bed and they say they're hungry, it's like their body's way of telling them, that they're anxious about something. So it's like it said something along the lines of like, ask them how their day was and
They're
something
hungry.
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, like when you put a kid to
Or-
bed and they're like, "Oh, I'm hungry."
Or they just want to keep talking to you about something. Just let them talk, and then
Yeah.
they'll tire themselves out.
Because it said like you can give them an apple and they'll take one bite and then go to bed, and it's just because something is like bothering them. So like if you just talk to them, be like, "Hey, what happened today?" And like, or
It's
"How's
like
your
it's
day?"
like this dude that I follow, PBD.
Oh,
Patrick Beck David. So he was telling a story about kind of the same thing you're saying. So his kid was they were in his room and his kid was like trying to talk to him about how his day was and and he was very excited, but the dad was like very busy. I was like, oh no, I'm really tired, you know. So he's like he just wanted to like take a shower and go to bed, and then it hit him like, huh, he's very excited. You know, let me bless you. Bless you. He was like, huh, he was very excited. So I don't know, that was very weird. Never seen him that excited. So he went to his room, to the kid's room, and actually asked him like, hey, you know, keep going, keep talking. What were you saying? What happened to how was your day? What happened? Why are you so excited? What's so happy? And the kid like smiled, just like fucking from ear to ear, like, oh, it happened this and this and that, and just talking to him. And just you gotta listen to your kids, man. You gotta listen.
They'd be funny as hell sometimes.
Yeah, you know, they go through things. You know, like we all did. We all went through things, and they're all gonna go through them. It's just matter. You gotta be there for them. You gotta
Guide them.
You gotta guide them. You know, they gotta respect you. You know, you all gotta have
Respect you and
boundaries.
others.
Yeah, exactly. You know, you're gotta have values, stuff like that.
wow.
Eso es lo value.
Me fui-
Tú que no estás viendo, ya el tipo está listo.
Ajá.